Um, Today I'm going to be talking about the Afterlife 2 drama that went on yesterday. It was a fucking shit show. I just kind of want to explain it for people who don't really understand what happened, who want to know what happened. Voice crack, what the fuck? Are my balls dropping? And just to anybody who's curious about Afterlife and what has been going on. Um, it's kind of fucked up. I like to keep centrist on most things, and now and kind of scan both sides of every situation to you know understand more about it. I don't really ever have strong opinions on either side of pretty much anything, but this one, I don't have any strong opinions about either side. I haven't picked a side, but I'm just gonna say everybody in the scenario fucked up. It's not good what happened at all. I don't have any screenshots because I wanted to. Okay, I don't know what that's about. Um, oh, I was playing Sea Siege. I don't. Yeah, I just wanted to show what's happening. So, and also I didn't want to. I guess, have anything that's bias. Wait, what am I even yapping about? I don't even remember what I was yapping about. Anyway, let's just get into it. So, this all happened when. So, chat got locked because everybody was harassing some dude named, like. I don't even fucking know what the guy's name was. I don't remember, but he got turned into a GIF. If I find the GIF, I'll pull it on screen. But basically, this guy in chat was getting absolutely fucking harassed because he called one of the lead devs a skid. And so everybody started going ape shit on him and then making fun of him, making gifs of him. And they decided to lock chat because it's just drama that doesn't need it. No, I think it was High Rock. It's a High Rock. Yeah, it's High Rock. High Rock decides to come out with this elite ball knowledge right here, taking an opportunity of chat being locked because only people who have certain perms can type when chat's locked. And so, like, everything's completely fine. I'm gonna be a tyrant, whatever. And then out of fucking nowhere, look at this shit. Okay, chat, I have an announcement. Encoded is a pedo bra. I'm fucking out of here. They ain't firing his ass. So, what this message says to me, and after we look at everything else, I just want this duly noted. Encoded, this was probably known about Encoded. It was probably brought up, and this guy or someone else probably tried to get him fired. Um, that's bad because that means they couldn't take any fucking action on it if they knew it was happening. I don't know if they knew it was happening, but with this message, it's probably likely that Hierarch event had brought it up to somebody else and showed the evidence in their DMs. Like he showed here. Who knows? Who knows what happened? Or maybe he didn't do any of that shit and he just went straight to blasting him on Discord. Also, I'm just gonna say it now. It's not confirmed that Encoded is a pedo. People want to say he is, but if you look at it, he actually there's no explicit, you know, there's no explicit proof that it was to any minors. Now, what I'm gonna say about this is that even though there is no proof, right? There was probably minors present because I'm guessing that the server this happened in was a Reason to Die centered community or maybe a friend group that just played Roblox games. And so, when you have anything involving Roblox in a Discord server, of course there's going to be people under the age of 18. So, there was probably minors present, but there's no actual proof um, showing that there was. So, we don't know. I don't know. We just don't know unless new proof comes out. So right here, High Rock. Okay, I have an announcement. Encoded to the pedo. I'm fucking out here. And then this guy, because this is out of fucking nowhere, he goes, "This is like I was in a call when this happened, and we were all laughing because General got locked." And then this elite ball knowledge drops out of nowhere. We start screaming. It was fucking hilarious. Unironically, dude screamed NSF. Dude streamed NSFW in front of a bunch of minors. Staff miscommunication getting out of hand. Encoded venom. Can we get a comment? Is this what goes on behind the higher ranking scenes? Apparently so. Don't leave me. Now, High Rock, I'm pretty sure, is only a contributor. I'm not sure what that means. I don't know what contributor role even really means. I don't know if that means they've given assets or they've given, they've donated money. I don't know what it means. I don't personally care what it means. All I know is that he has a power to, he has some power in the community. Oh, he's contributor's artist. Okay. And then Move Stacks, that's another guy who I think should be gone. Because in a scenario like this, like, again, I don't really have any strong opinions, but downplaying it right now by saying, can I play Besieged? And then joking after you just dropped the biggest news in this community that this community has ever faced by saying Encoded is a pedophile, which was one of their developers, I'm pretty sure. That's, I don't know. I don't like that move joking about it. It's very, especially when it has something to do with pedophilia. That is very serious and should be dealt with swiftly. But and this is actually Encoded DMing me because I told him I think he should just leave, and I'll show those DMs in a minute. I was trying to play fucking hero like an idiot, but Catnoid says debunked false. He goes back on his word later. He thinks it's true. Or maybe he doesn't know. Or maybe he agrees with me that there's no actual proof that it was streamed to a bunch of minors. But it is proven, he's admitted to it multiple occasions, Encoded Venom has, that he did at least stream porn. Oh shit, I'm posting this. For now on, I'm just going to say pie. Or I'll say corn. What you did was very good. See, like, this is another example of joking about this shit. So this is an actual statement from, I'm guessing, the community that this happened in. I think that's what it is. I think that this is actual, like, screenshots from the community that this happened in. And I don't know half these people. They all have, like, fucking anime names. I can't pronounce any of them, so, because I don't really watch that shit. So Doki Yiren is being kicked from golf. This is due to leaking messages and painting us in a bad light. More specifically, saying Encoded and Yuri were showing corn to minors, which was not true, which can be absolutely reputation ruining. This is not the kind of people we want in a friend group. Learn from this. Here's a statement from the owner of that server, if that's of any help to you. So, a statement from an owner of a shitty Discord server. Yeah, it doesn't really debunk shit, but sure. That's just one person defending another. He has no, moral high ground over anybody. He's not fucking Mahatma Gandhi. High Rock. I don't know why I went back up there. Also, the reason why you can't see anybody over here is because when this all happened, this was like really quick when this all happened, and they wanted to take down General before anybody saw this. When they did take down General, I was still in the tab, so I could see everything. And that's why I took a recording, because I didn't want to take a billion screenshots and then have to explain it. And also, I don't like taking screenshots because it seems fake all the time. It's taken into consideration, friend. Y'all are getting cooked in the background. This ain't the first instance. It is a travesty that this has gone unspoken for. The fact it wasn't even denied at first, too, is crazy. Then back down. I don't really know what he's referring. I know he's referring to Encoded. I don't know in what way here. There's a bunch of history that I think this is like a high rank server. A bunch of history between these guys. So I don't have the full story. I tried to ask for, interviews and shit. I didn't get any. So, because I'm just unknown. Chad, lead developer. Very sad that he left. I actually liked the dude a lot. He was really chill the times I spoke to him. Very sad that he left. Everything that he wanted to happen did happen, though, so maybe he does come back. One of the things he wanted was Riley removed as owner, and what's it called? Encoded being banned. And those two things did happen. And I'm going to get into more about that, what that means later. The main people insinuating it are refusing to have any common decency. Sorry, I did not mean to add any. When I asked what they're trying to claim, and when I post stuff that refuses it, it gets called as a joke, and they start attacking. It gets called a joke, and they start attacking myself and other people in their responses. This is literally an ad hominem attack. I don't know what the fuck that is, and so you're probably feeling bad for this guy because there's no actual proof of any of this happening. Just wait until you see the screenshots. The accusation isn't true, simple as that. Did you say or not say? Did you say or not say what was shown in the screenshot? It is a simple yes or no, not give me a legal argument. He clearly said it as a joke. This guy should be gone. That's all I'm going to say. Same thing as this guy, the guy who's, or maybe not that guy, whoever was joking about it earlier. I would not joke about child endangerment. Well, when you joke about showing pornography in a Discord server that is centered around Roblox, yeah, that's kind of fucking child endangerment. That's not even joking. That is child endangerment. Any sort of 18 plus conversations inside of a Roblox Discord server, to my knowledge, should be considered, at least to my moral understanding, should be considered child endangerment. I don't like talking about corn at all. Not even like it's just not even something that should ever be brought up. If you watch it, whatever, do that in your free time. Don't show that shit to anybody else. Like it's like that's your like private life, dude. That's nobody should ever be concerned with what you're watching, what you're stroking the chicken to. Nobody cares. Nobody wants to fucking know. It's disgusting. I don't know why people bring it up a lot. It's disgusting. But like, where's the proof of it even happening? Can you allow me to speak for 5 seconds? Yeah, you got off a whole paragraph. Fuck you mean speaking. I can't interrupt you. Great, then shut up and listen. Shut up and listen. Are you serious? And then this is where all the screenshots come out. This shit kind of, you're just going to see them. You can form your own formulative thoughts on this. Porn. I don't care. I stream porn drug here. I should test jam and stream corn. Sorry, I'm going to say corn from now on. Again, I'm going to stop. I'm going to stream corn and protest. I will forever be known as the person who streamed corn in general as a joke while I was drunk. I'll fucking stream corn again. Nerd emoji, pointing finger. Just pointing out that it's not in the rules. It's out that it's okay. Just pointing out that it's not in the rules that streaming corn is forbidden. Corn in general starting back up. This happened, what? What month is this? August? Yeah? No, September? No, August. I don't know. I don't know my months. This happened back then, right? This happened fucking like 3 months ago. Not that long ago. And this is when this game is first starting up, I'm pretty sure. I think demo released. We can actually go check. Hold on. We can actually go do a little bit of, research ourselves into, when this game actually released. Yeah, 8/24. Actually, the day that was being brought up. Wait, no, 8/4. Oh, okay. Never mind. This is before the game. This was in October. Do you mind if I post Teto? I don't know what Teto is. I don't, since the no streaming corn rule only applies to me. I don't know what Teto is. That's probably some freak ass kink shit. Sorry, I don't like. No, I'm sorry if I kink shamed you if you like that shit. I don't know what it is. Be respectful to each other. We don't want conflict or anything like that in the server. Be considerate about other members. Keep it civil, guys. No streaming / discussing about corn, especially Necopera. I don't know what the fuck that is. I heard when I was discussing it, it's something to do with cats. So now we know the guy's a freak. If he did actually stream that, that's fucking disgusting. Especially if it's fucking cats. And it even, it's just fucking, dude. This whole situation is just gross. And it's directed at Encoded Venom. So either it's an inside joke that I'm just not understanding, And even if it is an inside joke, you're still discussing this shit around minors. That's disgusting. It's just a bad situation. Regardless of if he did stream it, didn't stream it, talked about it, whatever, it's still bad. It's still bad that this was even a topic of discussion in the server. Regardless if it never even happened, if it was a joke. But if you're still talking about it in a server that's probably centered around Roblox, that is disgusting. I don't know what golf is. But, you know, I'd like to know. Maybe I can interview someone, make a second part on this. But, we'll see. Asking people who are minors to post NSFW. Okay, so this is like someone talking to him. Do you mind if I post that? Okay, this is the other screenshot. Asking people who are minors to post NSFW. Also, okay, so this guy might be a minor then. I don't know. Also, Encoded streamed Corn twice during VC game nights. Voice crack. Holy shit. I got no evidence of this. I never participated. So that's a lost research. Did he streamed Corn into minors? Blurred out, blurred out. I don't know why those are blurred out. Maybe it's spaced? Those kind of look blurred out. So I think these are blurred out. Yes. Oh, nah. Blurred out. Most of the people in the VC were under 18, 15 to 17, but I don't have any evidence of Neko or Hen streams. So it's pretty much just taking someone's word. Okay, so we know two things now from the screenshot. I don't trust the screenshot. That's why I don't say, because most people would say this is, you know, substantial evidence that says Encoded is a predator. This screenshot I don't trust because of these blurred out lines. I don't know what's happening here. That could be some important information we're missing out on. I don't know what it is. Maybe he's saying a slur. Who fucking knows? But I could see something being right here like, no. Did he stream Corn at all? Yes. That could be what it is. I don't know. So that's why I don't trust this screenshot at all. And again, I like to keep pretty centrist on most things. So, you know, I'm tired of these fake ass screenshots. No, Sob, this is ethically wrong. You think Corn around minors is fine just because it's not a professional server. Have you ever heard the word satire? So degrading Corn down to satire is absolutely fucking disgusting. Yes, I can really sense the sarcasm. Child endangerment is so hilarious. Got me cracking. This whole conversation before was literally satire. This is why I personally hate random screenshots of stuff, because you clearly don't know what is actually happening and the intent behind anything said. Was it probably not the right thing to say? Yeah, but in hindsight, it's also 2020. No context can save you. He's right, no context can save him. You ain't fucking innocent, you're a weirdo. It's only 20 people against you. Your whole argument is it's a joke. Maybe Kato was trying to say something. I don't know who KTO is. I don't know what happened to him. I don't know shit about Kato. So I can't speak about KTO, but he's brought up a couple times throughout this. I don't know if he tried to speak about Encoded at one time. I don't know what Kato has any relevancy to do to this, but he's brought up a couple times. So I don't know who he is. Yeah, he's a lead developer, by the way. I was right. Can I pause the shit? Okay, your whole argument is contingent on minors being involved. No shit, that's the crime. You're getting you're exposing minors to NSWF. Gee. Yeah, Encoded, not the wisest thing to say. You're kind of making it so you have like seem like you have a rock in your brain. But yeah, I didn't fucking do it. Crazy. Your whole argument is it's just a joke, so it's okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna disagree with him. That is kind of true. Okay, then why are you saying it's a joke repetitively? The messages referencing it are a joke about it. But why were you joking about it? True. That shit is not a joke. Chad comes in. Chad quits. I think I already just talked about that. Hope he does well. Hope he does come back. Everything's resolved for the most part. And at the end of this video, I'm going to talk about how we can move forward from this and how we can, you know, I guess like the state of the Reason to Die community after this, because every remake so far is just been fucked. And you know, if you watch the GDI videos that were about Reason to Die, it's dying because of the same problems that the original Reason to Die had. GDI Lives quit because PR wanted to ban gays. Yes, this is true. If you watch his video, you'll see it. Not a lot of people know this because not a lot of people really watched old GDI lives. But PR was ultra Christian to my knowledge, and he wanted to ban gay people. Any talking about gay people was against the rules. It was in the rules, and it was under propaganda. So he thought that gay people were propaganda. And so if you like join the server and post like a pride flag, that was propaganda. Now, do I think we should be talking about anything political in a, you know, Reason to Die Discord or Roblox Discord? No. But I think it's okay to express yourself. Maybe not talk about it in general. Maybe just keep it game related. That I would understand. But to my knowledge, that's not just what was happening. It was anything that had anything to do with gay people was banned. Like, you know, keeping it in your profile, fine. Whatever. But if that was a rule to keep general just about the game, then I would understand that. But it wasn't, to my knowledge. He was just banning everybody gay. And also his lead animator was a pedophile. And he refused to fire him. And then I'm pretty sure after I heard about that, I kind of knew why he decided to quit the game. It's because, you know, he didn't want to get exposed as a, you know, pedophile, like, I guess, the fuck is even the word, like, defender? Yeah, probably. So maybe that's why he quit. I don't know. Who knows? Or really it was for just religious reasons because he didn't like zombies and it was taking a mental state on him. Who knows? Who really knows? Yeah, that shit is not a joke. It was in a private server where everyone had the context behind it. Serious as fuck. No context is saving you. So this guy keeps swapping sides. I don't really know much. Yeah, this guy needs to go. He's not making the situation better. Maybe he did leave. I don't know. A lot of people quit. There was like a mass leaving. So then I go to read it. We attempt closing down general chat until further notice. So this is the last you're going to see a general because I just lost everything. Because after I clicked out, general has been gone for quite some time. Can we not say random things in sub announcements? Then I read the DMs here. I say, yo, I'm reading general. Your best bet is to just leave, dude. No one wants this drama here, and it's pretty fucked up regardless if kids were involved or not. You should probably just leave. I get it. I'm tired of this shit too. You know. I think that's the rest of this. Wait, what else did I say to him? Hold on. Oh, yeah, I'm just telling him not to come back. Everybody's talking in these channels, so like at first to my knowledge it was bot commands because generals closed down, so everybody was talking about the situation. Then it went to ban appeals, and then bug reports, and then suggestions and Q&A and loadouts until they were all closed down. Most of these aren't even back up. So this is what originally was in community and fun. This is what it is now. It's just general ban appeals and bug reports. Why did I get pinged? Okay, so they're doing staff applications because, again, a lot of people did walk out. And I will be showing that later. And this is what I told everybody I have a recording. And I made a group chat, and then I basically was showing everybody. So here comes the next recording. I think might be this one. No, this one's 11 seconds. Okay, so this one. Let me open up all these to know which one. Okay, this is Chad leaving. That's really sad. Just open all of these. Okay, I can only open one at a time. All right, we're just gonna go one at a time then. So this is right after General got closed. Hey y'all, I quit. Not going to stand here and let Riley defend Encoded after what I saw in the screenshots. Kat is hopefully going to follow me out the door. The only way this will ever be resolved is if Riley passes ownership to someone else. The safety of children is extremely important. I do not put anyone joking. I do not put up with anyone even joking about Encoded, or about it. Parentheses Encoded. Due to recent allegations, I have made the decision to fire Encoded from the team. Yeah. Okay. A little too late. That should have happened, like, right as that shit happened. When this happened, everybody in the group chat was freaking out because Chad was actually a really nice dude. If he does see this, maybe he's trying to keep up on Reason to Die. If somebody sends this to him, we want him back. He's a good dude. This is savable. But I get why he doesn't want to come back. There's been a lot of drama. First thing was with Riley not paying anybody, but you'll see later why Riley couldn't pay anybody. And I kind of understand it now better. I thought he was just being a dickhead and not paying anybody. But you'll understand later why he didn't pay his people for quite some time, and it makes it a little bit better. I think someone else should have had manage of funds since they knew this information about Riley. I think they should have given, like, ownership of funds to the lead developers and Riley himself, or maybe, like, a fucking bookkeeper. I don't know. I know a lot of trust goes into whoever keeps funds, but still, I feel like there could have been someone who was trustworthy to manage those funds better. Catnoid calling Riley retarded, I guess. I don't know. I fucking hate that sticker. Pisses me off every time I see it. I fucking hate it. Is anything else said here? Or is this just the rest of the video? Yeah, it's the rest of the video. Okay. Demote Riley. There's a petition. Oh yeah, this is me asking what are the moderators for an interview. Supposedly, this guy was here, or this guy was in VC with Encoded when this all happened. And that's just what I heard, so I was trying to get an interview with him if he knew anything. I said, can you join a GC I made? I want a statement from you. I got everything recorded, dead ass. Yep, could you or not? I can't VC. No, written statement from when you were in VC with Encoded. Cue it, whatever the fuck I was trying. I think I had a stroke mid-sentence, whatever the fuck this is. He was talking about slaves. Oh, yeah, so traffic jam, this guy basically told me that, I'll show that too, that when they were in VC, he was, like, talking about slaves in the Reason to Die chat and, like, shit like that. Apparently a lot of people had bad experiences with Encoded. Apparently he used to say some, even if it wasn't, like, pedophilic, he just, like, had no filter and would say whatever the fuck he wanted. Maybe he thought he was being funny, who knows, I don't know. Everything seems to be a joke to that guy. You sure? Let me go back and see the traffic jam so you guys know that that's where I got it from. I'm also not going to edit this video, so, people know that everything I'm showing is not edited. So I'll leave timestamps, though, if you don't want to look through all this shit. Watch the whole video. Okay, I don't have any. But yeah, he didn't want to give a statement because he said he didn't remember any of this. After demo. So So the last time he could have been in VC with Encoded would have been either early October, I think, is when demo came out. So maybe I think it was early October, or when demo, or it was after. It was like post demo. Post demo was like in October. I'm pretty sure. Again, another stroke. I don't know what the fuck I'm on. I... Oh yeah, here it is. So hey, is there any way I can invite you to server so I can show them the images? This one. You're already about to make videos on YouTube. Okay, this doesn't show. Fuck. Did I not take a screenshot of that? Maybe. No, it's not in our DMs. It was in that group chat. I don't want to show that group chat right now because somebody was saying the hard R in it. So. Nah, fuck it. I'll just do it anyway. Hold on. I'm not gonna blur it out though, so if you're sensitive, just don't look at it. It's not me who's saying it. Let's see. Other server talking about it. Dude, where did he say it at? Oh, this is what Necopero was, because I was asking what the fuck it is. Yeah, it's like cat girls. It's some freak ass shit. I don't know. That's what it is. ChatGPT is talking. Write me something about no child endangerment in one line. Children must be protected with zero tolerance of any form of endangerment. Why is it coded in your DMs, RTP? This is what I'm screen sharing all this. Where was the part? Okay, I don't know the part where he said, "Hey, I was in a VC with this guy," and whatever. This is Benora. This is a statement that came out, which I will show. Yeah, they are lying. Riley literally said in VC, we can get paid for it. Yeah, I'll show that all later, and then I'll show that too, so everybody knows. It's me talking to him. I think I was talking to him for like a good minute. Some things did get deleted in announcements that I did not record. I forget what they were. I think, oh, yeah, some dude like promoted himself when he left. I think actually that's all that really happened. I don't remember what really happened, but so what you're gonna see in announcements when I do show is not everything that was there yesterday. There was more. Some of it did get deleted, so I can't show any of that sadly because I did not get a recording of it. But if somebody has that weird Discord thing that lets it see past messages, go feel free to try to find it. Maybe you can see it. I don't know. Vencord. I don't know how Vencord works, but I think you can see deleted messages. So if you want to see those, you can use Vencord, go through announcements, and try to find it yourself. But I don't have Vencord, so. Okay, let's see this one. You know what, just from now on, I think I'm just going to go through general or the announcements myself and kind of explain everything. Oh. Yeah, I'll just go through announcements and explain everything myself. So let's go all the way back up here. Wait, what? Holy shit. I think a lot got deleted. Okay, we'll just start at this. I think I do have more screenshots. I think shit got, and more in announcements actually got deleted. I was just planning on showing it here, because I didn't think it'd get deleted, but I think it did. We cooked some things up Christmas related, which will be revealing shortly, so you can judge us as much as you want. Me, Kat, and the other developers, including the ones that will stay, sacrifice a large amount of our time from this. This is not the original statement, this is apart from the original statement. While one may argue that our game is stolen, everything server-sided had to be recoded, which not everyone is capable of. For the people who don't know, half-assed judgments around. Thank you for your support. All farming is bannable, by the way. General stay locked. Regarding future development, more possible original. Okay, I don't care about that right now. I want to see. Okay, so yeah, this thing right here. I actually want to talk about this. This is not good, Battle Eye. I don't know. Maybe you see this. I don't know why you're outing this dude. This is not what he means. He's talking about. Okay, I'm guessing he's Filipino, so his English is a little fucked up. So he's basically saying, me and someone else had an issue. Both of ours were separate, but the other guys had an issue with Battle Eye. So what he's talking about here is before General got locked and that information came out, everybody was clowning on some dude. That's what he's talking about. He was also there clowning on the dude. Okinawa were basically ganging up on bro using Photoshop and shit that almost got the dude banned. I don't know if it's stirred. I don't know anything else that's happening here. I don't know if it's stirred up specifically because I was asleep, but the dude said he was arguing with me and it resulted into him being demoted to debugger, and then they shut the server down. So basically the whole server was flaming Battle Line in Okinawa, so they locked down the chats and everyone started leaving, getting fired. Okay, maybe Battle Eye was right. I don't know what I was reading yesterday. Maybe I was fucking drunk. That is not what I thought it was talking about. Okay, never mind. Yeah, this guy deserves to get flamed. He's stupid. My bad, Battle Eye. I'm going to quit / resign from my moderation position due to the game and how it's affected. This guy was only head mod for about like 2 days. Game is affected from the lack of competence from multiple people in the hiring of staff without a proper background check at all. With the history of R2DL and the multiple dramas that I've been through whilst being asked to damage control practically everything, it's been a long ride. Okay, I play Criminality now, and then he got flamed. And got called gay? Ooh. We're all humans, whatever. I boosted the server because I thought there was like a booster chat that I could type in. There was not, so I wasted $10. Everything is chaotic to actually judge the future of this game right now. Just bear on us while we try to figure out solutions. It's for the best that I discontinue my future development on this remake. I want to stand my ground and do what my fellow developer friends have done. So it was good while it lasted. See ya, bruh. The game isn't cooked. Everybody's saying open chat with reactions. Actually, I'm sorry. Ready to Die wasn't supporting him. They actually muted him. Sorry about the misinfo. Thankfully, thankfully they punished. I have decided to quit this remake. It's cooked. Chad was a homie who would listen to the people, and I just don't think people will be heard. Peace. They've done so for ages. Be considered. Higher ups. Whatever the fuck this guy's talking about. I don't feel like reading that. If you want to pause, you can go read it. Actually, I'm sorry, Ready to Die. Whatever. I already read that. Former reasons to Die asset makers have reached out to me who says everybody uses their stuff. We'll get a DMCA. Time to use those models. Okay. Nicola. This guy was a douchebag. Glad he's gone. I'm not going to lie. He was kind of just a dick. I decided to leave the HMod position. Nobody was happy. Nobody cared that he left, to be honest. Most people did not give a shit that this guy left. I don't want to be in a place where the owner supports and protects bad actors. This is the 3rd time this shit has happened. I did my duty. I don't know about the other 2 times. I did my duty as a HMod for this community, and I want to thank anybody who supported me. Farewell. Good luck. I mean, he wasn't really a dick. He was all right, but and they deleted everything else. Okay, let me see. There was more. Okay. Well, I'll just show the other statement from Battle Eye and what it said because apparently he deleted it. I guess I don't know. Okay. But we did cook up some things which we'll be revealing shortly, so you can judge us as much as you want. Me, Kat, and the other developers, including the ones that sacrificed a large amount of our time into this game. While one may argue this game is stolen, everything server-side had to be recoded, which is not everyone is capable of. The other topic about Riley not paying us, this is the topic about Riley not paying them and why I understand it. Riley not paying us. Riley's 15 years old, which is actually 16. He came out and said he was 16. 16 years old and has very strict parents. His parents have ownership of his Roblox account, and it did indeed take us a while for us to get our payment. But eventually we got paid, and we were all satisfied with our cut. But Dora kept claiming that he didn't pay devs supposedly, which is not true. We can prove the payout logs where the timestamps are big and clear. I personally believe that he got upset over not getting paid for the stuff that he recently remodeled, but he forgot to mention that not a single lead dev asked for these models. Imagine this, you hire some modeler and tell him to model stuff for you, but he decides to work on shit that satisfies his own agenda, and then he asks for a hefty payment. Would you pay him? Fuck no. Which I kind of understand. We will be making a better statement tomorrow about the whole situation, which has not come out yet, where we explain every major drama that happened here. Do I think the statement's coming out? No, I don't. And if I do, I don't think it's going to be a big statement. I don't think it's going to cover everything. Because they even deleted this tiny statement, which there's no point in doing so. I don't know what they're trying to hide. There was more shit. More people quit. But that's all I can really show because I don't even think I have any more recording of any of that. For the people who don't throw half-ass judgments around, thank you for your support and just bear on with us. That's crazy. A 15-year-old was running the show. Yeah, and then so this guy ended up adding Bedora after the statement got leaked. I didn't ask him to do this. VC was already closed by this time. So I added him. I just wanted to see his opinion about it. And then I sent him that screenshot. Thank God I did, because I wouldn't have this original picture if I did not take a screenshot and send it to him. Yeah, they are lying. Riley said in VC we can remodel anything and we can get paid for it. I remodeled 2 guns, and when I asked can I get compensation, he said no, I didn't ask for them. Who knows? I don't know. There's no proof of any of this, to my knowledge, so it's just words against words. All right, that's pretty much all of it covered. So, this has been a long time coming, I'm guessing. The devs, I'm just going to talk about the game for a little bit. So that's pretty much all the evidence. If you want to click off now, you can, or you can listen to what I have to yap about after this. Oh God, I wish I got some of the chats yesterday. They were fucking insane when everybody's typing in Q&A. Anyway, so... Oh, yeah, shit. Where are the announcements? Okay, so basically, I think that chat actually got deleted. I don't know why. Okay, so this is what happened after this. Riley got demoted, and then he decided to take a break from the community. Catnoid and Battle Eye are now the owners of it. Catnoid is the co-owner. And then these two got promoted to... I think this guy only got promoted to lead developers. I don't know what the fuck he knows about developing, but we'll find out, I guess. Anyway. And I was just trolling yesterday a little bit. Like, I kept DMing the mods asking for an unban. Like, I was legit trolling so hard yesterday. It was so funny. Because everybody was just yelling at the same time. This guy, 101 Blessings, was like saying I'm busy, so I kept DMing him saying, please unban me, unban me. I'm not even banned anymore. I got unbanned 2 days ago. Such a fucking troll. Sorry, serious situation. Shouldn't be trolling. But yeah, okay. What was I even talking about? Oh yeah, so basically, quick little just thorough analysis. This was a drama built up, right? People were unhappy. I remember when the whole Riley not paying anybody came out thing happened. I remember that. Devs were making fun. Like, anytime Riley would chat in announcements, you could see, like, the other developers would just kind of clown on him in subtle ways. They would just put, like, stickers beneath whatever he said. He had a pretty bad light. He was not doing too well. So this was a long time coming. I feel bad for him. He's only 16. Even though he made some serious mistakes and he shouldn't have been in charge of funds, can't really blame him. He's 16, right? And he has to run all this shit. I don't blame. Dude, I'm 18 and I have the mentality of a 5-year-old. I probably would not be able to deal with any of this shit. I'd probably quit right before Riley did. I mean, he was trying. I give him props for that. Um, in other words, what's it called? Oh, yeah. And I want to talk about how we can move forward from this. There's a bunch of reasons, or there's a bunch of ways we can move forward from this. One way, do background checks on all staff. Ask for their previous employers, like it's a fucking job implication, and then go ask what happened, why they don't work for them. I don't know, whatever the fuck you have to do. I don't know what a Discord background check looks like. I don't really give a shit, but just get it done. Also, I think this game should be centered more around the community and not what the moderators want. Because yesterday, before any of this even happened, there was a bunch of other drama because Chad released an update about censorship. Some of that was bypassing, such as like the word ninja, you couldn't say that anymore, which is understandable, and some other bypasses that he didn't disclose. One of them was 6-7. He made it so you got a 1-day ban, or I think it was 1 hour ban, for saying 6-7. Like, I don't think it's funny. I get that it's brain rot. But why the fuck would you ban people for saying 6-7? And I was talking to Chad about this. I was like, hey, dude, I was talking to him in, like, one of the chats. Let me see if I can go find it. Maybe it was in bug reports. Or it was in suggestions, but suggestions is gone. But I was like, hey, dude, why the fuck did you do this? That's so stupid. And he was like, well, I was banning slurs. And I said, yeah, 6-7 a fucking slur? After that, he just closed the thread. Low-key an El Chad moment. First one of none. So that was the only El Chad moment. If suggestions gets put back up and I can actually read it, I will show that later. It's kind of stupid. Just... And why I'm bringing that up is because we shouldn't be releasing updates like that. I hate when devs release things that people don't want, didn't ask for, and don't need, and clearly don't like. I think that in the future, players should be able to say and suggest what they want and actually have that implemented. It's not about what the devs want, right? It's about what the players want. I feel like this game could be so much better. Any game could be so much better if they just listen to what the people actually want instead of doing what they want. Because most of the time what the devs want don't align with what the players want, and that's why a lot of these games die. And I bet a lot of people can agree to this. Another way this can help is if we keep drama out of the server, because even though that drama was probably needed to disclose, there's been a lot, like, example, the guy calling someone a skid, why General got closed out in the first place. We should have a zero policy, like a zero tolerance for that shit. We should keep General just, like, clean, so there's no future fucking drama. Everybody's happy, everybody gets to play the game. Because drama like that is what splits everybody apart and makes it so people don't want to play the fucking game. Logging failure, just a bit busy real quick doing something. Okay, that's kind of funny. I gotta turn that into a GIF. Hold on, I can't. That's so funny. I'm not gonna lie, that is hella funny. Sorry. I know I shouldn't be saying that. There's no actual proof of him being a pedophile, but still, that is kind of funny. But yeah, those are my thoughts. Everybody in the situation fucked up. The devs fucked up. Encoded fucked up. People didn't make it any better. Everybody was fucking rioting. So, it was just a fucked up situation all go around. But, someone has to talk about it, so I'm here to talk about it. And that's kind of my take on this whole situation. Um, I am planning on doing more Reason to Die related content, or whether it's games, updates, whatever the fuck. You know. So if you want to watch that, subscribe, and I'll, you know, post some more because I do genuinely care about this game and I want to push it out to more people. And I know the first video, if you want to push out, should not be a drama video about the game, but um, yeah, this had to be talked about. So I don't see any other YouTuber. And I asked for permission if I could talk about it. Hey, I have a video of everything that went down. Am I free to edit and post it? Which I'm not going to edit it. I decided I'm not going to. I'm centrist. I'm not going to talk shit about anyone. I like to give fair analysis. It's all true. I mean, I did a little bit of shit talking, but that's just because some things were just dead to evidence. But everybody here fucked up. This is fixable. The game should not die, right? This is very fixable. So I just wanted to talk about it. What the? Whoa, this is new. Sweet. But anyway, that's everything I wanted to talk about. See ya.